We wouldn't collect the fee up front from the borrower, get them pre-qualified, and then hopefully they find a home, they get it into escrow, and then we would collect the cost we incurred to pull the report at pre-qualification time when we close their mortgage. Of course, we don't always close every mortgage that we pre-qualify a borrower for. Some don't get their offer accepted. Some don't get approved for the actual financing. Of course, we do a pretty good job of avoiding that because we're not going to originate a loan that we don't think we can get approved. Some people choose not to maybe use a particular originator and they go to someone else. So back in those days when the price was much more modest for a credit report, for those loans where we didn't get a chance to actually close and get reimbursed, we would eat the cost. It was considered a cost of doing business. We're now at a point where we can't do that. Particularly if you get a situation where maybe you've got 3 borrowers, like a married couple, joint borrowers, and their child. I've got a couple of transactions right now involving that scenario. Well, consider with these new prices, if we get one of these in January, we're going to be looking at $160 for the parent's credit report, and probably close to $100 for that individual person, the child, for their report. So just to do a pre-qualification, even before they've found a home to buy, we will be incurring somewhere in the range of $250 just to provide this service of pre-qualifying you for a mortgage. We're not going to be able to not charge for that. So unfortunately, I hate to do this, we've now started on pre-qualification requests, or if it's a refi and people are inquiring with us, but they haven't committed to using us, if they want us to confirm they're qualified for the loan that they want, where we need to pull a credit report, we are now having our credit reporting vendor has provided a link that we will now send to the borrower at the pre-qualification stage, where they can fill it out with their information and also provide credit card information so that the report is paid at time of order instead of being charged to the borrower when they close the loan. We already do that on the appraisal side. When an appraisal is ordered, we have to we have a payment link that the appraisal management company sends to the borrower, and the borrower has to provide their payment information in order for the report, the appraisal report, to be ordered and completed. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do that on credit reports as well. So I just want you all to be aware of that. I hate to have to do that, but it's just not it's just not sustainable for us to start incurring 160, 200, 250, or maybe if it's 4 borrowers, 2 married couples, that happens occasionally, where we're going to have to spend over $300 just to say you're qualified for a loan.